So this is what we're going to be talking about, guys, the 3 email marketing campaigns that you must have to really grow your brand and fuel your brand. So going to give people here another 15, 20 seconds to pop on here, and then we'll start walking through it. Hopefully this information is helpful for you guys to really leverage the power of email marketing to fuel your brand, grow your brand, increase your sales, and everything in between. So I'm going to go ahead and get started here, guys. Let's start moving through it. So the 3 campaigns that you absolutely have to be running as a must-have for your brand are, number 1, to convert more prospects into customers. So that's taking a lead and converting them to a customer, and or maybe a potential customer of an e-commerce store and converting them to an online purchaser. So that's number 1. Number 2 is to increase your customer lifetime value. So once you have a customer base, how can you get more revenue out of that existing customer base? So that's number 2. And number 3 is how to get more reviews and referrals with email marketing. And so let's break these down. So with all of this, the key is automation. You want to automate, right? You don't even want to have to lift a finger, right? You just want that thing just to run automatically, so that all of these things that we're going to talk about today are things that happen without you ever even needing to, put any energy behind it once it's set up. And that's the thinking, and that's the goal. We're going to talk about lead generation versus e-commerce, keeping in mind the strategies are slightly different for those 2 goals. And so I will integrate that in with the tips that I'm talking about here. So I'm going to start with lead generation and the focus there. So when it comes to converting more leads into customers, the process that you want to have for automation is, number 1, you start with a good call to action. So that call to action would be maybe to get a free quote or whatever it might be, which leads to a form, right? And that form will capture the information. What you want to automate is, as soon as somebody submits that form, it goes to a beautiful thank you page. Now, don't just have a thank you page that says, we received your information. Beautify it, right? Put more content on there. Put your reviews on there. Put maybe the next step in the process on there. Put a lot of good content on the thank you page, because that's really your first opportunity to build trust for that customer or potential customer, so that they move to becoming a customer. The next thing you want to do with the form is make sure that the form automatically goes into your CRM. So that's all automated, and it puts them into a list, which allows you to nurture your leads automatically. That'll give you the power of automation. So the first automation is going to need to be a thank you email. So they're going to go to a beautiful thank you page, and at the same time, they should receive an automatic email to their inbox that has similar information that was on the thank you page, but maybe even additional information. This is the first email in the inbox. Now, if you have it all automated and connected to your CRM, you could potentially personalize that email even with the sales reps information in there that they're going to be working with based on the lead assignment rules that you set up in the CRM. So that's really powerful. After that, you're going to want a nurture track, and that nurture track is going to send them emails along the typical sales cycle. So if your sales cycle is 2 weeks, then you're going to want a nurture track for 2 weeks. If your sales cycle is 6 weeks or 6 months, you're going to want a nurture track that matches that. Now, with the nurture track, what you're going to want to do is the nurture track needs to really function like a virtual assistant of your sales team. So automated email should be going out almost like your sales rep had a virtual assistant sending valuable information to your leads. And the information that you're going to want to send to the leads is maybe next step in the process, maybe additional trust builders during the process, maybe why choose you over competitors, maybe cross-sell them with additional product ideas, different service ideas, those sorts of things. Send them holiday information, possibly. Send them coupons, anything with value. Value would be anything that's educational, entertaining, or inspiring would be valuable information. And so here's the deal. You're going to want to train your sales team on the nurture track that you have running, because your sales team always wants a reason to call, right? So if they know that their new leads are receiving these emails at day 3, at day 4, at day 5, and what those emails are, it gives them an opportunity to follow up with those leads and potentially close the deal. So it's really, really powerful. Now, when we're talking about e-commerce, it's a similar strategy, but e-commerce doesn't necessarily have leads, but they do have prospects. And so there's online shoppers on social media and all these different channels that haven't bought from you yet. So they're not your customer, but they are an online shopper. So you want to get in front of them with advertisements on social media and content on social media with a call to action to get them to enter into your list, which is maybe for a coupon, give me your email and your name and get a free coupon. Those sorts of things are good call to actions. If there's shoppers on your website that aren't converting, that's generally an abandoned cart. So they haven't converted because they added some stuff to their cart and then they left the site. Those are essentially leads, right? So if you could follow up with email automations to get those abandoned carts to come back and purchase, that's really valuable. So call to actions on your website like, hey, on the checkout page, use our instant coupon email to check out and save 20%. That's beautiful because they enter your list, they get the instant coupon, and now they're more likely to check out as opposed to abandoning the cart. So those are some good ideas from an e-commerce perspective. You also want to nurture everybody in your list. So there's a good holiday literally every month of the year. So for e-commerce, that's an opportunity to send an email to everybody in your list at least once a month with a great coupon for that holiday, right? And that would get more sales coming back to your organization over and over and over. And maybe some of those people in your list that never bought from you, at some point 6 months down the road, they finally break down and they buy from you because it's a holiday coming up. You give them a great coupon. So that's a good way to increase sales from prospects and convert them into customers. Now, if you guys are wondering what email designs to go for, we have a video here, 13 great email marketing design ideas I did on YouTube, and it actually showcases a number of really great quality designs that are extremely effective for different verticals and different types of emails. So check that out. It's on YouTube. Just search 13 great email marketing designs and ideas by Marketing 360 to find it. Also, you could subscribe for our content on YouTube. We put out videos almost every day with valuable information for marketing to help you grow your brand. So check that out if you're looking for examples. Now, the second part of the email campaigns that you must be sending is to increase your lifetime value. So the whole goal really is with your existing customer base, how can you get a little more sales out of them? Just think about it. If you doubled your revenue for every customer, that would double the growth and double everything for your business. That'd be huge, right? So how can you get additional sales from your existing customer base? Well, you can do that with email marketing if you do it right. Email marketing is a great way to stay top of mind with your existing customer base to get them to buy from you more often. So think about ways in which how can you get more sales out of your customer base? And think about that for your business. And those are all emails that you should be sending to your existing customer base. So here's some ideas for you. Think about your seasonality. Customers may need things during different parts of the year. So for like landscaping, for example, or lawn care, there's things that they need in the spring. They need spring cleanup, they need fall cleanup, they need maybe irrigation, they need fertilization. There's all these things throughout the year that are needed. And so you need to stay top of mind. Send those emails so that those people pull the trigger and schedule those services. That's a great way to drive additional revenue. With e-commerce, you have different seasons. If it's a clothing store, you got spring clothes, you got winter clothes, you got all those kinds of things. So think about seasonality that you can send to your existing customer base. Think about maintenance, right? If you provide a service that needs maintenance, the filters need to be cleaned every, 6 months, for example. You need your gutters cleaned, once a year when the leaves are in there. So think about maintenance ideas to stay in front of your customers is a great idea. Always send them holiday promotions, thank yous. You can send them even birthday emails in an automated way just to make them feel appreciated and loved as a customer base, which means they're going to use you more often and they're going to tell their friends about you, which helps drive more revenue from your existing customer base. And then just provide value, right? Always provide value in every email so people don't unsubscribe. They stay in your list because it's valuable information. All right, last one here, guys. How to use email marketing automation to get more reviews and referrals. Obviously, the more reviews you can get, the more referrals you can get, the more sales you're going to get, right? They just work hand in hand to drive revenue to your business and help you grow. But it can be time consuming asking for reviews and asking for referrals. Obviously, that's like the last thing probably on your list of things to do every day. So how can you automate that so that it just is happening without you lifting a finger? Well, let's walk through it. So to get more reviews and referrals, you're going to want to send an automated email out once a project or a service is completed, if you're a service-based business. You can do that by, if you're using the CRM, when you complete a step in the process that indicates that the product or service has been completed, an automated email can go out asking for a review. Now, if you're an e-commerce store, if somebody makes an online purchase, you're going to want to set the timing on it so that the automated review goes out in enough time for them to have received the product from shipping and maybe be able to actually use it a little bit. And then you'll send a review request. So that's how that would work from an e-commerce perspective. So both those things can be automated. Now, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to ask for a review. And if they give you a good review, you're then going to want to follow up with an automated email asking for a referral. So you should automatically send a review request. Once they leave a good review, then an automatic email goes back asking for a referral. That's the process. So let me help you visualize this a little bit. So with the email review, the design is going to need to be similar to this here. So here's two examples. Real simple. It's just basically asking for their experience or finding out, what their level of satisfaction was. And you give them a real simple option, one of two options, thumbs up or thumbs down, or a good experience or not a good experience. Make it clear, make it kind of fun. These emails here are kind of fun, which is why I put them in here. But this is why this is important. This puts them down two tracks. So if they click the thumbs up, that's going to take them to the review site, obviously, to leave a review, real time, right? If they click the thumbs down, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to funnel them to a feedback form on your website with additional questions so that you can capture the information that you need to improve as a brand. The beauty of that is when they hit the thumbs down and leave feedback, that's private. That's just going to you as a business to try to improve. The process is really on the back end, right? When they hit the thumbs up, that goes public. That's going to go to a public review site, so that this is a great way to kind of filter negativity into more privacy so you can improve, but to highlight positivity. So this is a good strategy to use from an email marketing perspective when you're asking for reviews. Now, as far as automation goes, this is the flow that we would recommend here. So with reviews, come up with your top 3 review sites. So what's the review site you want the most reviews on, then the second most, then the third most? The reason that's important is you're going to lay that in within this automation that I'm going to walk you through. And then once somebody leaves a good review, you want to automatically ask for a referral. So have an email template for that too. But this is the journey that I'd recommend. So you send email number 1, and email number 1 would, with a thumbs up, would link to your most popular review site that you want to build the most reviews on. Now, if they click the thumbs up, they leave a review. That's awesome. That allows you to now follow up and ask for a referral in an automated way, maybe a day or two later after they left the review. If they click the thumbs down, you're going to lead them to the feedback form on your website, and the journey is going to end. You don't want to email them again, obviously. Okay? If they don't click anything, then you're going to want to wait 2 or 3 days, day 3 in this example, and you send the second review request. Something like, hey, you hadn't responded to the first email. We just wanted to follow up. We know you're busy, but we would love if you would leave us a review. How was your experience? Thumbs up, thumbs down, right? Then the same process occurs at that point. But if they thumbs up it on the second email, it goes to the second review site. So now you're getting more reviews on the second review site. And then you wait. If they don't do anything, you wait, a couple more days. In this example, day 7, and you send the third and final email asking them one last time to give you the feedback that you need and leave a review. And that's kind of your last email, and that ends the journey. Now, the reason 3 platforms is nice here is because some people will leave a review on the first email, some people will leave a review on the second email, and some people will leave a review on the third. So this is automatically distributing your reviews across 3 different review sites, which is building your brand up across multiple review sites, so that when somebody searches your brand name and the word reviews on Google, hopefully you have 2 or 3 or more review sites showing up at the top of the page with really good reviews and high ratings and high stars, so that people are motivated to go with you and ultimately turn into a customer, which is the end goal of all of this. Last but not least, guys, if you're looking for a platform that has everything I just talked about fully integrated, check out Marketing 360. It has the forms you can build in the platform. You can put them on your website real easily. When anybody fills out those forms on your website, it automatically puts them into your CRM in Marketing 360, which you can totally customize to fit your business model. You can then put them into lists automatically with the rules that you set up in the CRM, real easy to use, which then triggers all these email automations that we just talked about. You can design beautiful emails. You don't need any skills with design. There's templates you can use, and you can do everything we just talked about within Marketing 360 completely automated. So check that out. And if you need any help, add a team. You can add a team to your marketing plan, which does all of this for you, designs everything, even writes the content, helps you strategize on what's going to work best to really fuel your brand and grow your brand. So that's all I got for you guys today. Hopefully these 3 types of campaigns were insightful, and you can take advantage of at least something that I talked about today to grow your brand and fuel your brand. Have a great day, have a great weekend, and happy marketing. See you guys.